The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And that is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
From the gun on third down. Huntley, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Odell Beckham hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Saints nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will make it.
This is Alvin Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Alvin Kamara, the ball.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the Saints first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a first carry from Latavius Murray.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Third down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here we go with Kamara. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
5 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Saints 3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Huntley. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Huntley. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Michel on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal. To throw, Huntley. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Huntley. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
working from the gun. Garoppolo. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
At the 44-yard line.
Second and 9 from the 44. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And 3 at their 48-yard line.
To throw on second down, Huntley. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eye.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Shakes off the sand, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Now Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
For the point after.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First down, New Orleans.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Toss, Kamara left side. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
21. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Van Der Esch. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Let's get that
and he is in. Touchdown, New England. From 3 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Patriots 21. Saints 10.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Saints.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield strike.
For New Orleans.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are back within a score.
We got 4. Check nickel.
And Garoppolo, maybe a free play. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Huntley. Coleman has it here right side.
Huntley.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Coleman.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Huntley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tighten up. 19, Tiger. Check 24.
Huntley to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Pickup of 2.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Off the bootleg. Huntley. They'll roll him out right. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Saints 18.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Saints take over. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm up there. One for the safe boy till there's nothing left. Gonna run to the bed until we all got them buckets. With the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I can never switch, now you play my ride.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
The Saints, first down.
Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
First down, New Orleans.
Back now in Foxborough.
Third quarter.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And Josh Hill has it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
A 41-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Huntley. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. On the slant, this is Chark. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, Huntley. Flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So that'll back them up 5. A 10th carry for Kamara. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
On the tackle.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st.
1st down.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Patriots 34, Saints 24.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Now
the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. To throw, Huntley. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First down, New Orleans.
And this one is right down the middle. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for New England, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3.